Hi everyone, you're listening to The Unwanted Operations, a colonial history of reproductive violence. I'm Dharvi, and today we are uncovering a deeply painful chapter in Puerto Rican history. That's the mass sterilization of thousands of women under U.S. colonial rule. This episode is based on research and personal testimonies, shedding light on a story that's rarely told but desperately needs to be heard. In a 1969 study published in Population Studies, researcher Harriet Presser found that over 1/3 of Puerto Rican women of childbearing age had been sterilized. That was the highest rate in the world at that time. What's more disturbing is that many of these women didn't fully understand the procedure was permanent. Historian Laura Briggs reveals that these actions were part of a larger imperial logic, where controlling reproduction became a way to control a colonized population. When we look at the Ana Maria Garcia's powerful documentary Operacion, women recount being pressured into sterilization right after childbirth, told it was just a routine procedure. They were never told that they would never have children again. To go more in depth, let's hear directly from one of the women featured in Operacion as she shares her experience with sterilization.
Bien ignorante, uno se sometía allí a que le hicieran lo que fuera. No fui obligada, déjame decirte que no fui obligada, yo fui por mi propia voluntad, pero que si yo hubiera estado orientada, si alguien me hubiera orientado y me hubiera dicho, mira, hay otra forma de evitar que tú puedas tener niños, que tú los puedas tener cuando tú los deseas, pues mira, esa hubiera sido la solución, pero en ningún momento se me orientó. Y me siento triste porque yo soy una mujer joven y me siento bien joven y capacitada para tener otro hijo. Y en muchas ocasiones yo he estado en sitios que veo muchachas con barriga o que han tenido un baby y me da esa ansiedad como que yo digo, Dios mío, pero ya yo sé que no voy a poder tener más ningún baby.
This woman's words highlight the profound impact of sterilization policies on personal autonomy and trust in medical institutions. According to Iris Lopez research in New York, this just didn't happen on the island. Puerto Rican women living in the U.S. faced the same manipulation. One woman said, "I thought they were helping me, but they took away my choice." This wasn't just poor medical ethics, it was a colonial violence. The U.S. government and health institutions targeted working-class brown women. Their bodies became tools of population control, but resistance emerged. Puerto Rican feminists, scholars, and activists began speaking out, connecting reproductive rights with colonial liberation. Wealthy American figures also play a direct role in funding these policies. One example is Joseph Sunnen, a millionaire who reportedly subsidized over 11,000 sterilizations in Puerto Rico. His financial support helped stimulate sterilization campaigns under the form of public health. At the same time, companies like EMCO, a US-based manufacturer of contraceptive foam, used Puerto Rican women to test their products, often without proper consent or medical follow-up. These women became test subjects, not patients, in a colonial experiment where their reproductive rights were sacrificed in the name of science and population control. The sterilization of Puerto Rican women was not an isolated incident. It was a calculated policy rooted in racism, classism, and colonialism. Recognizing these truths allows us to understand how reproductive justice must include historical accountability. As a woman, I believe that every woman has the right to choose whether to have children or not. No government policy or colonial agenda should ever control a woman's body or her future. Thank you for listening to the Unwanted Operations and for being a witness to this hidden history.